You ain't outside.
We gon' get it up. We gon' go hard, dog. We don't get enough. Put it on my God, shorty bad. Oh my God. This ain't no facade. Park that thing in her garage. And it got me leaning like a kickstand. Think I took too much, I could withstand. The way I put this shit together, can't nobody do it better. Beat them janky moves, but you thought that you was clever. But we gon' solve it later, now let's get this paper. Cause we ain't worried about shit, now let's get this paper. Shawty say I'm too much, fam, them too tough. When you get them blues up, then you make them rules up. Whoa! Yo, what it do, world? Welcome to a whole nother new episode of You Ain't Outside Podcast, hosted by your boy, another beautiful weekend. We here, blessed, highly favored, as always, yeah, man, so so y'all know how I always start off with my podcast, with the healthy conversation, because health is wealth, as always, so with that being said, man, I have a question for y'all. It's simple. So a lot of people might be offended by this, and a lot of people might not be offended by it, but it's speaking how you feel healthy. A lot of people say when they feel in a certain way, they like to get it off their chest. It don't matter if it offends people, they feel like it's raw and uncut, and they feel good about it on their end, but you never know how on the other end somebody else feels about it. The person who you reciprocating it towards. So man, what I learned in college, maybe the only thing I learned when I went to college, back in like 2009 or 10, was about constructive criticism. So you can feel a certain way, but it's always good to try to lead with love, and just being able to help the person who you might feel a way towards, or maybe a certain thing that they can be able to see it, and maybe they could become better at it. You know what I mean? So it ain't always good to be like, okay, so you might, for instance, you might see somebody out and they breath stink. You'd be like, oh man, damn man, your motherfucking breath stink. You know what I mean? You should just be like, oh man, I think, would you like some gum? You know what I mean? Like, that's my form of constructive criticism. And so instead of putting you on blast, I would like to be able to help you. You know what I mean? Because certain things messes with people's self-esteem. And on the other end, the one who is messing with the person's self-esteem, I believe that's caused by ego. So y'all know how I always say you got to kill the ego. Because the ego is like, it's the devil. So bless me. So yeah, like I said, constructive criticism, that's the best way to deal with anything. So if you love people and you want to help them, lead with constructive criticism. Help them, guide them, and from there, shit, everything else gonna settle itself. Yeah, so that's how I feel about it. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that, and just keep me updated with that. So yeah, man, new music week. So first and foremost, I want to start off with this particular artist who I kind of grew up listening to, and I saw him change the game. I saw him bring artists in that changed the game, so that's a GOAT. That's GOAT status. When you can change the game and you could put on other people who change the game, a lot of people can't do that. There's only a certain few guys that does that, so this artist, his name is Eminem. So he recently just dropped a new album entitled The Death of Slim Shady. So we're gonna rewind it back. So if y'all know about Slim Shady was a character from Eminem that that he's done, like superhero and just just doing his thing. He did something that I think it was not saw in hip hop. So in the way how he rap, like I said, Eminem, he did a lot of great things. So like I said, he just dropped a new album called The Death of Slim Shady. So basically, I'm pretty sure this is him saying, because he's older now, basically this is him saying this is the end of Slim Shady. So make sure y'all go check out the album. And I also want to see what he does further. So since it's the death of Slim Shady, that means it's the birth of something else. I don't know if y'all don't understand it or not, but like I said, we're gonna see what he has in the future. But as of now, make sure y'all check out The Death of Slim Shady and yeah, support, man. Other than that, Rich the Kid dropped a new album. Yep, Rich the Kid dropped entitled let me see. I know I just saw it on here. Yeah, y'all gotta kind of bear with me right now. Okay, Rich the Kid dropped an album called Life's a Gamble. Y'all, if y'all know who Rich the Kid is, you know what I mean, man, one of the swaggiest niggas in the game, man. So, man, go check him out. You know what I mean? I know the album hard. Also we have some other artists who dropped. So these are albums. I guess $sign Not dropped Viceroy, I believe. BLP Kosher dropped Scarecrow. Common and Pete Rock dropped The Auditorium, Volume 1. Do Whoops dropped The Whoop versus Duty. So y'all make sure y'all go check them albums out. Albie Al dropped Cobra's Coming. Tech 9 dropped COSM. So yeah, make sure y'all go check out those albums. Other than that, as far as singles, L.E.E. Chopper dropped with Yazzle called Catalina. Vez and Rollo dropped Fuck the Fan. Bossman D-Lo and Lil Baby dropped PJ. Babyface Ray and Peasy dropped Ghetto Boys. Now if y'all know about them Ghetto Boys, man, y'all go rewind y'all clock back. You know what I mean? I've been on the Ghetto Boys. You know what I mean? Go check out that project too. You know what I mean? That's like kind of older. So yeah, so those are the joints I got for now. Other than that, I keep y'all posted on new music. Yes, sir. WNBA rankings. So yeah, this is the sports part of the podcast. Y'all know, where I do the sports thing. So first and foremost, we're gonna start off with the WNBA. Ladies been balling. They almost at the All-Star period. So I'm gonna give y'all my power rankings for this week. WNBA standings.
Here are the standings for the WNBA from the current season.
So we're gonna start off with number 5. So at 5, I have the Seattle Storm. At 4, I have the Las Vegas Aces. At 3, I have the Minnesota Lynx. At 2, the Connecticut Sun. And at 1, the New York Liberty. So I believe that's the same as last week. So yeah, like I said, the ladies been balling. Playoffs gonna be coming in maybe about a month or two or something like that, or a couple months. So I can't wait to see that. Also, yeah, besides that, we have the Espys. So I want to say shouts out to all the winners who won the award. Shouts out to Serena Williams. She did her thing on there. I saw Sierra perform. I saw Big Glow looking like how Big Glow was looking like, man. You know what I mean? Shouts out to Juju. She won, I think, Best Female. Shouts out to Patrick Mahomes. I think he won Best Male. Yeah, man. And shouts out to the South Carolina Gamecocks who won, I believe, the last award, which is like Team of the Year, I believe. So shouts out to the ladies who did their thing. Dawn Staley, you know what I mean? Yeah, so other than that, we're going to get into this MLB Power Rankings. MLB standings.
Here are the standings for the MLB from the current season.
Yep, so as far as the MLB, we have, I'm going to do my top 5 as always. So first and foremost, we're going to start off with the number 5, which is the New York Yankees. Coming in at 4, we have the Baltimore Orioles. At 3, we have the Cleveland Guardians. At 2, we have the Philadelphia Phillies. And okay, nope. So let's rewind that. At 5, let's start this all over. At 5, we have the Los Angeles Dodgers. At 4, we have the New York Yankees. At 3, Baltimore Orioles. At 2, Cleveland Guardians. And at 1, we have the Philadelphia Phillies. So those are the top 5 of the baseball league as far as now, you know. So yeah, y'all know it's still early in the season. You know, I'm gonna let y'all know more about it and keep y'all updated on everything. I believe their All-Star game is coming up soon. But yeah, other than that, we have the USA basketball. So I believe this is the first time we have LeBron teaming up with Steph Curry. I wish I would have been saw this, but it's good to see it now. These are the two icons. I believe they was born in the same hospital, in the same city, in the same state. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but because I think I've heard that, but I don't know if it's true or not. But if it is, man, that's a good ass hospital. But yeah, like I said, you got a lot of other stars there. You know, Jason Tatum, Anthony Edwards, Anthony Davis. It's so many stars, man. So I can't wait to see more of what was going on in the Olympics. You know, I'm tuned in for sure, and I'm gonna just keep y'all updated on that. And yeah, this is my sports part of the podcast. Yeah, man. Since y'all know, I was talking about Eminem earlier, right? So will the real Slim Shady please stand up? So, I got a question. So y'all know normally I don't really do too many questions when it's when I'm doing my Off the Dome segment. But what was the best Eminem album ever? So when I think of Eminem, right, I think of him in his total prime. I know this album hard, but I think about it when he was hungry. You know what I mean? So, and he was trying to reach that pinnacle and trying to get over the top. You know what I mean? So, I would say the Slim Shady LP. That was his best album. You know, because he was trying to define himself. He was trying to get into the game, shit. You know what I mean? And he did it, and he did history, and he brought others along like 50 Cent, Lloyd Banks, Tony Yayo, The Game, and all them. You know what I mean? You know, and he created history with helping them out. So yeah, I want to say shouts out to Eminem. We appreciate you, man. Yeah, other than that, you know what I mean? This is I'd like to thank y'all for tuning in to You Ain't Outside podcast, hosted by your boy, man. You know, like I always say, man, if you ain't outside enjoying this beautiful weather, then where you at?
We gon' get it up. We gon' go hard, dog. We don't get enough. Put it on my God, shorty bad. Oh my God. This ain't no facade. Park that thing in her garage. And it got me leaning like a kickstand. Think I took too much, I could withstand. The way I put this shit together, can't nobody do it better. Beat them janky moves, but you thought that you was clever. But we gon' solve it later, now let's get this paper. Cause we ain't worried about shit, now let's get this paper. Shawty say I'm too much, fam, them too tough. When you get them blues up, then you make them rules up.